If you're struggling with a chronic mental or physical health condition, you might find it difficult to express self love or even feel confused about what it really means and how to achieve it. But what if I told you that the way you care for yourself right now could be the most powerful act of self love you'll ever take? I'm a holistic health coach, and for the past 36 years, I've used self care to overcome my own struggles with anxiety, depression, and addiction, and manage a variety of health conditions. And I can tell you this: self care isn't just a routine, it's a deep expression of self worth that directly impacts your mental, physical, and spiritual well being. But have you ever thought about how self love and self care are connected? In this video, I'll show you why they're inseparable and why today is the perfect time to renew your commitment to real holistic self care. Welcome to Self Care HQ. I'm Cynthia Perkins, and I'm here to guide you on your holistic self care journey toward better physical and mental health. I know firsthand how vital self love is for your physical, mental, and spiritual well being. When we face chronic physical or mental health issues, an abundance of self love is essential to navigate the inevitable challenges, weather the storms, and foster resilience. Many people, especially those with chronic conditions, put themselves last, and shifting that mindset can be life changing. When you begin to prioritize your own well being, you not only improve your health, but also regain a sense of control and empowerment. This shift allows you to move from merely coping with challenges to actively nurturing yourself in a way that promotes true healing and resilience. Throughout my life, in combination with proper diet and holistic lifestyle, self love has played a pivotal role in healing from disabling anxiety, depression, addiction, childhood abuse, trauma, grief, narcissistic relationships, and so much more. My experiences have shown me that while self care is a powerful act of self love is also a way of practicing meaningful self care. They are deeply intertwined and continually feed into one another. When we take good care of ourselves, we feel loved, valued, and worthy. And part of loving yourself means prioritizing your well being, which naturally leads to self care habits that nourish you. Because when you truly love yourself, you make conscious choices that support your mental, emotional, and physical health, creating a strong foundation for healing and growth. Additionally, self love calms the nervous system and boosts feel good neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, GABA, and oxytocin, thereby helping to alleviate stress, anxiety, fear, and pain, improve mood and outlook on life, and increase feelings of safety, security, and overall well being, and much more, providing direct improvements to our mental and physical health. Most people focus on external love, romantic relationships, gifts, or grand gestures. But true love, the kind that sustains you, starts from within. Love isn't just something we give to others. It's just as important to reflect on how well we care for ourselves. By deepening our relationship with ourselves, we feel more complete, centered, happy, whole, and content in life, regardless of whether we have a romantic relationship or not. When we focus on loving ourselves first with a holistic self care routine, we are better able to love and support those around us. Self care isn't selfish, it's the foundation that allows us to show up fully in our relationships. When we nourish our own well being, it creates a ripple effect. We become more patient, present, and emotionally available, making us better parents, partners, friends, employees, and caregivers. Instead of pouring from an empty cup, we give from a place of wholeness, which strengthens the bonds we share with others. If romantic love is a part of your life, this deep self love enhances that relationship, allowing you to bring your best self to the connection without relying on another person to make you feel complete. And even if you're not in a romantic relationship, prioritizing self care ensures that your love and energy are directed where they're truly needed, towards your own growth, healing, and fulfillment. But here's the problem: mainstream self care often focuses on surface level indulgences, like spa days, skincare routines, and extravagant retreats. And while those things can be enjoyable in the moment, they don't truly nourish your well being in a deep, lasting way. This is compounded by cultural norms that often push people to overwork, prioritize productivity over well being, and seek external validation instead of cultivating inner love. But true self care challenges these expectations. It requires us to slow down, listen to our needs, and honor ourselves without guilt. By making self care a priority, you're not only reclaiming your well being, but also redefining what it truly means to value yourself. And let's talk about another tradition often associated with expressing love: giving chocolate, sugar, caffeine, and alcohol as gifts or treats. These might seem like a form of self care, but they are actually addictive substances that do the opposite. They temporarily medicate, damage your mental and physical health, increase stress, anxiety, and fatigue, and weaken the immune system, ultimately undermining your well being. Real self care is about so much more. It's about creating a holistic routine that nurtures your body, mind, and spirit every day, not just on special occasions. It's largely an inside job, requiring reflection, tuning into our bodies and emotions to understand our needs more completely, fostering self awareness and self acceptance, and cultivating a deeper relationship with ourselves. It nourishes you deeply, not just temporarily soothes. That means choosing actions like eating nutritious foods that fuel your body and mind, staying hydrated and prioritizing proper sleep, moving your body and staying physically active, treating yourself with kindness and self compassion, spending time in nature to reconnect, practicing mindfulness, deep breathing, and meditation, recognizing and processing feelings, avoiding harmful environmental toxins, setting boundaries, seeking support when needed, and spending quality time with loved ones. When you make self care a daily priority, you're not just treating yourself, you're reinforcing your own worth and setting the foundation for long term health and happiness. Self love is not narcissistic, it's the complete opposite. Narcissism is rooted in an exaggerated sense of superiority, but beneath that facade lies deep feelings of shame, insecurity, and unworthiness. The outward display of arrogance is often a desperate attempt to mask inner self doubt. True self love, on the other hand, isn't about boasting or feeling superior. It's about embracing both your strengths and weaknesses with honesty and compassion. It means recognizing your worth without needing to prove it to anyone, simply accepting yourself as you are with kindness and without judgment. Loving ourselves isn't something we learn once, it's an ongoing journey that evolves throughout our lifetime. Just as love changes and grows over the years in our relationships with others, the same is true for self love. Over time, you learn to practice it more deeply and come to understand its importance more clearly. This process never stops. I've witnessed this in my own life repeatedly, year after year, as I've navigated different life phases, changes, loss, grief, and health challenges. I've continually learned to love myself better and deepen my connection with myself. The way I loved myself in my 20s and 30s was profoundly different from how I did in my 40s and 50s, and even more so now that I'm in my 60s. With age has come wisdom, making my self love much deeper, stronger, richer, more valued, and more rewarding. And each time I reach a new level, I'm astounded that it has happened once again. Just when I think I've mastered it, I'm humbled, surprised, and in awe of the new insights and benefits that unfold, always realizing that more is needed and reinforcing the need to keep self love as my highest priority. I've now grown to appreciate and even look forward to the lessons I will continue to learn in my self love journey. So, what about you? Has your self love evolved over the years? If you feel inclined, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your experiences. And if you need support on your self love and self care journey, I'd like to let you know that I offer one on one coaching by phone. In my higher level of health coaching program, I help you develop a personalized self care plan that nurtures your mental, physical, and emotional well being so you can build lasting habits that truly support you. Whether you're struggling with stress, anxiety, chronic health challenges, or simply unsure where to start, I can guide you toward a self-care routine that works for you. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested in learning more. Make it a priority to give yourself the gift of self-love by showering yourself with self-care. If you already have a routine in place, renew your commitment to holistic self-care. If you haven't started yet, now is the perfect time. The relationship you have with yourself is the most important relationship you will ever have. To help you get started deepening your self love, I encourage you to spend an entire day being kind, compassionate, and supportive toward yourself. Make a conscious effort to treat yourself the way you would treat the love of your life, a beloved child, or even a cherished pet, with unconditional love and care. Acknowledge your successes no matter how small. Celebrate your efforts. Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement. Give yourself permission to rest without guilt. Nourish your body with wholesome food. And choose thoughts and actions that uplift you. Today and every day, remind yourself that you are worthy of the same love and care you so freely give to others. And most importantly, carry this mindset beyond just one day, because every day of the year you not only deserve your own love and care, but prioritizing it is essential for your mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Now, if you're like most people, you may not have a clear understanding of what real self-care looks like. So you might want to check out this other video I created that redefines self-care, so you don't waste time and money going down the wrong path. That video should be appearing on your screen right now. Thanks for watching, and remember to take good care of yourselves.